Good morning, everyone, and welcome to ShortSalePowerHour.com. My name is Fred Weaver. I'm joined by my partner, Kevin Kauffman, in the background, and Coach Collard. How you doing this morning, Coach?
Doing good, brother.
And I'm so sorry, I almost forgot to introduce our very special guest with us today.
Oh, yeah.
St. Nick's here.
Hi, Santa.
So, hey, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas out there to you. I know you're getting ready for the holidays and Christmas on Friday, and we hope you haven't slowed down on your short sale approvals, though. Now's the time to press forward.
But yeah, you got to get on those extra gifts off those commissions.
Absolutely. Well, hey guys, today's topic, we've been getting a lot of questions recently in our local short sale classes, as well as from some of you out there online that have been emailing us and asking around foreclosure sale dates. Sorry about that, St. Nick.
Don't lean, brother.
You know what? A couple things on foreclosure sale dates that we want to share with you. One of the most common questions that Kevin and I get asked is revolving around how close or how far from a foreclosure sale date will you guys take a listing? Meaning that if I have a potential seller, a prospect that approaches me and says, I've got a foreclosure sale date next week, is that something that you and Kevin would take? Let me share with you kind of Kevin and my thoughts around this process. Understand that you could take a listing the same day as the foreclosure sale date if you wanted to.
Sure.
There's no problem in when you take the listing. Foreclosure sale dates are negotiable, and we're going to talk about that here in a minute. But Kevin and my general rule of thumb has always been that if the seller has a foreclosure sale date that is less than 30 or 45 days away, that we're usually not going to take that. And I know, Coach, you understand that for several reasons. It's not that we couldn't go out and get it done, but that tells me something a little bit about that seller, honestly. When that seller approaches me less than 30 days from their sale date, I mean, they've been avoiding the inevitable for a long time.
For those that haven't seen that or experienced that, yeah, the seller's got an attitude at that point of emergency, and it naturally puts them in a place of victimization. So they're going to blame you for things. You're going to take on something to help them. You're going to put like 3 times extra work into it in 30 days and not have much fruit from it. So it's basically a wasted business stuff.
Absolutely. Now, I will tell you, we do make exceptions, and there are some sellers that aren't victims that are in that situation.
Certainly.
And we're not trying to call every seller out there who's looking for help 30 days or less a victim. That's not our intention. But there is a mindset that goes through somebody who waits that long to kind of face the facts. So
as well as for you guys that are running short sale businesses, it's a better business decision to empower your person to be in business with you versus run around and say, please save me in 30 days. You're setting yourself up for too much work and no solutions.
Absolutely. In fact, I mean, the best client, in my opinion, is somebody who comes to you before they're in default, or they're maybe in the 30 and 60-day default range and a foreclosure sale date hasn't even been filed on their property. To me, that's a person that understands they need help, and they're somebody that really wants that help.
Absolutely, I agree.
Let's get into some real details here, Coach, and let's talk a little bit around foreclosure sale dates. Now, foreclosures and trustees and how all that system works, it's going to be different state-specific to those of you that are out there, but we're going to share with you a little bit around Arizona, and Coach is going to go into some high-level details as well. But here's what I want you guys, you agents out there, specifically in Arizona, as well as across the country, to know. The bank is the one that's going to hire a third-party company. In Arizona, we call that third party the trustee or the attorney to actually carry out the foreclosure sale date. So understanding the bank is the one that hires that trustee or attorney to file the foreclosure sale date and handle the foreclosure notices and the foreclosure proceedings, and if necessary, actually conclude the foreclosure sale and selling the home at trustee sale here in Arizona.
Correct.
So for those of you that are out there that are looking to get a foreclosure sale date postponed, it's really not that hard. It's about asking. In fact, all it takes is talking to the bank and telling them where you're at in the process and asking them to postpone or extend the foreclosure sale date to allow you and your borrower time to carry out the short sale.
A lot of times we see lenders being willing to extend things, sometimes just as a matter of course, at least 1 or 2 times.
Absolutely.
Which buys you some time.
In fact, City Mortgage came out this week, and this is not all that different to what we heard last year, 2008, during the holiday season. City Mortgage came out and said, we're going to put a 30 or 60-day hold, if you will, on all foreclosure sale dates over the holiday season. So, guys, we've gone through this before. Banks don't want to foreclose.
Did you have something to do with that?
Oh, absolutely.
I think you did.
Absolutely. So I hope you guys catch that. The bank is the one that postpones the sale date, okay? But they're the one that delivers the information to the trustee. The trustee is the one that carries out the sale. So here's the big catch, guys, and ask us how we know this one. Do not trust what the bank employee says as far as the foreclosure sale date is concerned. Meaning, don't just take the bank's word that, yes, we postponed the sale date. Always validate and verify that information. And you do that by calling the trustee directly and confirming with them.
Again, one of the 7 tips of a successful short sale is believe no one and verify everything. You guys heard that a couple of weeks ago.
Absolutely, and I will tell you guys, if the trustee does not have record of a new foreclosure sale date in their system, I don't give a rip what the bank says. Ask me how I know that one. Our very first situation, probably late 07, early 08, when I was doing short sales, Kevin and I weren't even officially working together, I believe, had that happen to us where a bank employee said, yep, the foreclosure sale date's been postponed, everything's fine. 2 days later, got a call from my seller. Hey, I think my home went to foreclosure. And I'm like, wow. How's that possible?
Right on.
Well, I found out that the trustee had never got the sale date postponement request. Well, the bank employee was sorry and she apologized and everything else, but it didn't really do much for my seller. So anyway, I hope you guys catch that. We're going to spend some more time tomorrow going a little bit deeper into this topic, sharing a couple more stories with you. But Coach, I know you had a special little offer or little challenge out there for some people that we wanted to talk about.
Yeah, real quick, and we got to be sensitive for time, so let me make this quick. Arizona doesn't have foreclosures. You're looking at us like, what? Arizona also doesn't have anyone with a mortgage in the residential real estate area that's been originated in the last 20 years. You're looking at me like, are you smoking something? No. The Arizona model for residential real estate is a deed of trust state. It means instead of a mortgage, which is a death grip, we have a deed of trust. So in a deed of trust, that's the security instrument, and the note is the IOU that attaches, and it goes together to make the lien on your property. And so when it's time to remedy a default when somebody's not making their mortgage payment, what happens instead of a foreclosure, we have a trustee sale. So the process is the bank, according to the remedies and the note in the deed of trust, can hire an attorney, a trustee, to file foreclosure, but it's not really foreclosure, it's a trustee sale. So when they file it, it's notice of default. 90 days later, your house goes to sale, trustee sale.
Well, I think we're going to have to slow down and explain that one to them sometime
we'll
in the future. So, hey guys, last thing for you here. It's the Christmas season. We're all about giving. We've got some new Group 4610 apparel that Coach Collar's going to show off here. Our very own Group 4610 sandals.
This is size
just arrived in the last
large.
few days. We want to give one of these pairs out. We're going to actually be giving this away on Christmas Day, this coming Friday. Here's what we need you to do. We're going to play a little game called The Secret Word. We want you to leave a comment below, right here on our website below, and the secret word today is Outback. Now, don't just write secret word Outback. You'll automatically be disqualified. We want you to incorporate the word Outback into your comment or reply below on our website here, and you'll automatically be entered into a drawing to receive one of these pairs of sandals. Again, we'll be doing that drawing on Christmas Day.
And guys, don't just go through the motions. We want your comments to be relevant to what we talked about. Santa came a long ways to participate. We need your help.
After all, guys, we're going to end it like we always do. Thanks so much for joining us today. 1, 2, 3. Short sale power hour. Come on, Santa. Short sale power hour. Crush it.
Ho, 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 ho.